So, okay.
And we'll be testing for audio Facebook Live.
They will be testing my attitude shortly. Okay, everybody. So, like I said, go to Saturday Night Super Show. If you haven't already liked the page, please like it. Please follow it. Watch our Facebook Live. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. Zora might get fired. You never know what's going to happen. And scene.
That's my dad's catchphrase. Anytime someone's saying something crazy, he's like, cut.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut. My friend used to say, settle.
Are we streaming already?
Don't say anything highly inappropriate because you are now Facebook Live. How does it sound, Chris? Nothing? Chris says he can't hear anything. And he's giving me a shrug shoulders of, I don't know what's going on. So,
It's like the sucking angle.
No, say. There you go. Don't be scared to get near me. Don't be scared. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Perfect. You don't want to be seen? Is this like the
Yeah,
like anonymous?
he's the mysterious.
All the time.
Bring your way in. Bring it in, way. Hey, way. Bring it in. Hey.
All right.
Still waiting on you, Angelita. You don't know your password, or? Hey, everybody! Thanks for joining our Facebook Live. We'll be starting here shortly with the recording of the Saturday Night Super Show. We appreciate all your support through 2018 and look forward to a very awesome, exciting 2019. I don't know.
Is that how the
That's
pilot talks
unbelievable.
we're about to crash?
That's unbelievable.
We're having a rapid depressurization. If
In the
you feel
cabin.
yourself dying, that's not exactly it.
Your sea cushion can be used as a flotation device.
Can you hear me?
Oh, here
Mic
we-
check.
all
1, 2,
simple.
3.
She busts out and then just goes, mic check. All right, so, mic check. And next, and busts out a harmonica.
Right.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Y'all are weird.
Plays the spoons.
I don't know if I have a good radio voice.
We'll find out
I'm gonna have to
shortly.
sex it up.
No, just,
No, drop
just
it,
go a
drop
little
it
bit
down
deeper.
a little bit.
Hey,
Hey,
you can
everybody, I'm
go
excited to be here. Bring it down a little
What is that they do? That they make these like noises and then they like.
beatbox.
That's certainly not it, but thank you. Hey, you can get yourself fired.
You gotta pay.
It ain't even
Gotta
about
pay
me.
extra for that in Vegas.
It's not even about me. She's like, don't blame that one on me. Like it's still shut. So, what are you talking about? Like, you mean like sound effects,
There's
like
a
radio
thing that
shows?
people, I can't remember what it's called.
It changes your voice, like a voice changer.
No.
What?
Yes.
ASM.
Yes,
What is that?
Thank you.
What is that?
It's basically like, I don't know how to explain it. They make really like pleasing noises to people, and then people just like listen to that all day long. It's very
Oh,
like,
I have heard of that.
yeah.
We need to look that up. What is that?
It's
Can
not
you-
beatboxing. It's more
That
like
was my ASM. You'll know when I beatbox.
No, I've heard of that. Like just
Yeah.
different sounds,
Uh-huh.
like crunching a potato chip bag or
Yes.
something.
Well,
weird
actually,
like that.
Zora,
Yes.
there was a piece of advice from a
Zora,
great
what are you?
actor.
Right, King Herod over there. Ah, Zora.
Oh, Zora.
Yeah.
The greatest actor ever, John Wayne,
John Wayne.
got a piece of advice he passed on everybody, which was talk low, talk,
Talk
slow.
Yes.
Don't say too much.
Right.
I like it.
No, he's not saying for you not to say too much. Obviously, he crossed the line.
This is great because I'm very high pitched and fast talking.
So try. Well, we'll try it. We'll try it in a minute. Are we waiting on you?
I'm listening to y'all right now.
What are you going to do? I'm just going to do this real quick.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's get started then, because I don't know what exactly. This guy. Okay. Okay. So, hey guys, if you could real quick just share the fact that we are live, you should have a pop up. Oh, there we are.
Did I move?
See.
Yes.
I shared both.
Hello, everyone. Zora Asberry here. I am doing the radio show with KTSA.
Yeah, look at you. All right, good job. Let me doing the radio show with
Oh, that
Roman.
sounds good.
Kind of real time.
I like it.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. We're giving people a little time to jump on and see how much fun we're gonna have.
Hey, everyone. We're getting ready to talk about some fun topics during a radio show today.
Okay. All right, we'll get started here in 5, in
4, 3. All right, let's go ahead and introduce everyone.
Oh,
So
wow.
if you want to explain to people who you are and what you do.
I'm Mike, the co-producer.
Okay.
That's it. Quick and
Yeah.
simple. Yeah.
And I co-produced.
Sounds like he got
co-host.
nervous for a second there. Right.
Roman.
Roman Garcia, host of the Saturday Night Super Show. Great to see you guys. Great to have you.
Good for you.
Yes, thank you. I worked on that.
Hi, I'm Angelita, the producer of the co-producer.
Yeah, whatever.
Co-producer.
And we have
Hi,
Sassy,
I'm
Bossy Latinas.
Bossy Latinas, Zora Acosta.
From Angry Latinas.
Angry Latinas. I asked Roman earlier, I was like, are they angry Latinas?
Yeah. All right.
They're
Okay.
always
let's get
angry Latinas.
Okay, Chris. So we're ready. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Saturday Night Super Show in full effect, and it's going to be a fun, exciting show as we're kicking off our 2019. Very excited because I've got some great special guests. We actually have a band coming in here in a little bit called Gipsy Amor. Just sounds very sexy. Gypsy Amor. And my good friend co-hosting today with me is my friend Zora Asberry. Asberry. How do you pronounce it?
Zora Asberry.
I bet it is.
No two S's, just one.
Right. I felt weird saying it. I didn't really I don't know. like if I said it wrong, like I'm suddenly in trouble. And Zora is she does traffic and she does some news, all that with 4.
Uh-huh.
And do you also hop over to the other
29,
to
yeah.
29.
I work for 2 stations.
Look at you.
Multitasking.
You
Overachiever.
right, yeah. She's on her grizzly. Is that what the kids say? No,
Just getting to the bag.
Right,
We
sorry.
say we're getting to the bag.
Getting to the bag.
Yes.
See, I learn something new every day. I feel hipper just being around you. And then from Bossy Latinas, because earlier I was saying sassy and angry Latinas, we've got Laura Acosta, who's going to talk about their group and some stuff that's coming up. So thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really
it's
appreciate it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, well, in 2019 is kicking off in an interesting fashion. Yesterday was my first day back to doing stuff, and I ran out of gas in the morning heading to the TV station because I felt like I could make it. I felt like I could make it, and I didn't make it. So I ran out of gas like 3 miles away from the station. I had to be on the air like in 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
And so then I called my good friend Jonathan, who's with the PR company that does a lot of this stuff for me. And I said, can you come get me? So he came and picked me up on the side of the road, like just lose.
How did that conversation really go? It was like, hey, buddy.
Right.
What you last time I said this is the last time I ran out of gas?
No, you're right. Because, Mike, I'm notorious for running out of gas. I mean,
I've offered my services.
I bet you have.
$1,000 a month.
I know.
And I'll come refill all your cars.
Yeah. That's not true. And because I have a lot of them. I have a lot of cars. It's like a car lot at my house. I do have so many. And then just keeping it real, I got 1 up on blocks, and actually 2 up on blocks. So,
but you've got CS painted on there for consafos.
That's
right. So it's okay.
That's right. So here's the thing though. So yesterday, I ran out of gas. Jonathan comes to get me.
Thank you, Jonathan.
What does they say? Quick, easy, lemon peasy, or peasy lemon, or what is that?
Peasy,
So anyway,
lemon
so
squeezy.
yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There you go. I'm all queasy lemons. I don't know. So that was my street name. They call me Queasy Lemons, bro. So.
My street name, Nauseous Lemons.
Nauseous
For
Lemons.
reals.
Right, yeah. So they call me Sweet Lemons. So Google it. So anyways, so then I'm at the station, and then I tell Cleto, hey, bro, can you give me a ride back to my car after I'm done with my stuff here? Because he was going to be leaving. And so he's like, sure. So then, we go, and we're knocking off. I had to go get a gas can. And we're joking around. He drops me off, and I put gas, and I'm good to go. And so this is the problem, is that every time I run out of gas, it turns into a fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't learn my lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been no pain involved, really. You would think, oh, it's inconvenient, it's whatever. No, but it always turns into a great time. Like, just having fun. Like one time I ran out of gas, and I was on the phone with a friend of mine. Bluetooth. Nobody judge me. So I'm on the phone with my friend. I'm running out of gas as I'm talking to him, and it winds up, he was literally like 2 miles behind me on the highway. So like, it's like I didn't even have to like blink an eye, and he was already there. He picked me up, like, and then we decided, well, let's go get something to eat. And like, it became this whole like a fun event-filled day. And then on the way back when we were done, I get gas, put it in my car, and I go about my business. So it's like, again, I've never.
It's the universe.
I've not suffered enough.
Universe.
Well, what happens is we go to sleep, or we're driving home, right? We're like, we should totally get gas on the way home. And then you're like, you know what? I can get it in the morning.
I'll get up early.
You start driving, and realize you don't have enough gas to make it where you need to go.
No, you're right, because that's exactly what I did. I was driving home, and I wanted to hurry up and get home, and it was cold, and I didn't feel like stopping, and I said, I'll get up a little earlier, and then I'll get gas, and I never, ever, ever get up earlier, ever. So I'm not a morning person, which is weird because I've done morning television for so long. But
for $1,000 a month, I'll come wake you up.
I bet you will, Mike. Why don't you just move in with me? Just snuggle. You want to go snuggle? Snuggle with me, Mike. So, have you ever run out of gas?
Not yet.
Not yet. I like your attitude.
Lately, I've been toying with it. I've been
toying
on
with the
empty
idea of
because
it.
I'm too busy to stop. Example, here, I'm less than 50
Sounds like she's
miles.
considering swinging almost in a way. Like, I've thought about it. I've been entertained by it. Seems intriguing.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Not quite ready to commit to it. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Worst
so you've
thing
never run out of gas.
ever happened is on the way to like Oklahoma. I was in like a rural area. There wasn't a gas station, and I was like running out of gas. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it. Like I know I'm gonna find a gas station somewhere.
Sure.
Nothing in sight. Run out of gas, and the car starts making noises,
Yeah.
and then like automatically start just going down the speedometer. Or whatever,
that's the
and
worst
you're like,
feeling.
oh man.
That's the worst feeling.
That's not what you said, but we'll take that.
And right. Oh man, gee willikers.
Oh,
This is horrible. Gee willikers. I'm
Gotta
sure it
keep
was
it
something.
PG, but
So, and you were like in the middle of nowhere?
Nowhere. And then like now you have to wave down
It's like
cars.
at the beginning of a horror movie. Like
Oh, absolutely.
I said horror movie. So, yeah.
Now you got to wave down cars and hope someone helps you. Everyone like drives past you.
Did they drive past you? Did they drive past you?
They did.
What?
I had a lot of people drive past.
Oh, you know why? They're like, it's a serial killer trap.
Yes.
Good-looking woman,
Because
stopping.
in no scenario is there a good-looking woman flagging down for a ride.
Well, these days
in the middle
you try
of
to
nowhere.
help someone and bad things happen. So a lot of people are afraid to slow down. Finally, a family, it was kind of a quirky, strange family, but they stopped and they helped me.
Wouldn't that be the case? The one weird family where you're like, I'm good. There's vultures and you're still like, I'm good. I think I can make it. I'm just going to cut this cactus in half, drink water out of it.
You
and
need
make
some
my own
help?
gas. Right.
No.
Right. Hey, pretty
I'm
lady.
good.
Hey, pretty lady, need a ride?
Hey, you single? You need some help?
Right.
No,
He's got
I'm
a
good.
banjo. Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. I'll just die here. I'm good.
Funny enough, on our honeymoon, my wife is a science teacher.
Okay.
Well, she's an administrator now. We were going to Vegas. We're driving to Vegas, but I wanted to stop by the very large array in the middle of New Mexico.
A very large what?
Array. It's a bunch of satellites. Remember the movie Contact with Josie? What's her name? Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
The big satellites?
Yeah.
That was shot out there.
Really?
In New Mexico.
Interesting.
So I just wanted to go check it out. They have a little museum.
Okay.
We got out there. It was closed already, even though we had rushed to get out there.
Okay.
Driving back on E.
Ooh.
It was a 15-mile drive. We were already on E. Okay?
Jeez. Look at you being a Roman Garcia.
I was just sweating the whole way. We finally got to this reservation. We're able to put gas in. It was a 20-gallon tank. It took 25 gallons of gas.
What? How does that happen?
I don't know.
That defies the laws of physics, Mike.
I don't know.
That's very peculiar.
I was praying the whole time, please don't let us run out of gas out here. I'll never hear the end of it.
You're all Mad Max out there, dude. Yeah. You're like trying to...
I mean, we had a tent and all
kill
kinds of
people
crazy.
for gas.
We would survive the night, but
hey,
it would have been a
what?
long night.
Well, you got to put it in like that. Well, we would have survived the night. Like, I don't think your wife would be real pleased with it going like that, you know? Yeah.
Fighting desert coyotes all night.
We survived the night. That's hilarious. You know, speaking of stuff
desert
like that.
Coyotes?
You know, speaking of desert coyotes, Mike. The other day I caught a little bit of Blair Witch Project. Remember that?
Yes.
Isn't like now in hindsight you see it and you go, suckers, like everybody fell for it like it was a real thing. Remember that? Remember Blair Witch Project?
That happens a lot though with movies.
Well, like
Psycho isn't as scary to us as it was to people in 61, 63 when it came out.
Right. Yeah, because I'm watching it and I'm thinking, well, this escalated quickly, like when they started losing their minds and freaking out and everything. You know?
It's been 45 minutes.
Right. Right, exactly.
The Doritos just ran out, dude.
Right. It was like you, like in your scenario. Right.
Eat some leaves.
Right, something. Turning to cannibalism. And it's like, right. You're like,
eating each other.
5 minutes away from a park.
There's a highway.
Right. I see the 7-Eleven. Let's all calm down. Right. You're like losing your mind. So, but yeah, it was funny how I'm watching. I'm like, it's not quite what it was the first time, you know? So, well, anyway, again.
I feel like that's the hype with Bird Box. Everyone's hyping it up.
You're right.
But why?
But, like, I'm not going to watch it. I'm afraid to watch it. But I'm just
I'm not going to watch it. Watch it.
It's overhyped.
Lift your blindfold. Watch it. I'm all making her watch it.
She's right. It is overhyped.
It is
the
overhyped.
reason it is overhyped, and someone asked, why would everybody do this? Because we're at the point on social media, you have to say something to feel important. So everybody's like,
jumping on the bandwagon. Jumping on the bandwagon. You're right, Mike. You're right. That's right.
Because I finally watched it, and I was like, it's good.
Right.
It's not great. It's good.
No, I agree 1,000%. I saw it just because it was the first big thing that popped up when I opened Netflix. Like, I hadn't even heard about it. And I'm like, okay, let me watch it. What?
I thought you were about to say the internet. You're like, yeah, right. The
Right,
first thing you pop up,
yeah, right. That was a different,
Sure,
that was a different bird box.
sexylatinos.com.
Yeah. That was,
He clears his history, you know.
that was Bertha box selling
Cleans out
there.
those
So,
cookies.
I put it on my iPad every time I close it.
right. I'm going to look through on Halita's iPad here. So, no, but yeah, I saw it and it was like, man, it's okay. But what I love most is just the memes that have come out after this thing. Like, it is
That is
so,
classic.
they're
And now
so
a challenge.
good. And now, yeah, a bird box challenge, which is the stupidest thing ever, because how hard is that? You just blindfold yourself, walk around the house. Like, you know, it's dumb. So, but the memes have been great. Like, there was one, it was, it says, when someone tells you your girlfriend got your phone and it's unlocked, and the guy's lifting his blindfold like that. And then there was the other one, we've got tacos, and this is lifting a blindfold like that. It's just so
Have
funny.
you seen one where it says Mexican doing bird box and he has a tamale wrapper?
Oh yeah, the tamale wrapper. That is so funny. That's what I'm saying. Like I made one myself. Just jump on the bandwagon. Bert from Bert and Ernie, and it said Bert box, and he had a thing. So.
Oh, that was yours?
Yeah. So yeah, mine's cute. Mine's are cute.
Well, I'm a big
It was
Beyonce
alright.
fan, so my favorite one, even though I haven't seen the movie, was, oh, look, there's Beyonce. And then myself, I would be like,
nice.
what?
That's funny. Right.
Where's
You're
she
right. Right. I'll take the suicide.
She's like,
You know?
"Baby!"
Right. That's hilarious. No, it's good though. It's good. But it's funny now how like they're saying like I guess some younger people, this is their first real exposure to Sandra Bullock, which is weird.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think their parents need to be smacked.
Right. For real. And I accidentally
The
called.
Blind Side.
I accidentally.
Right, exactly.
I
Hello.
know. So Blindside, and then a movie about blindfolding yourself. Weird
What?
connection. So, but
It's a message.
I accidentally though the other day.
What are you trying to tell us, Sandy?
Right. What are you warning us about? I referred to her as a Sandra Bird Box.
Nice.
I was like, it just came out like, yeah, with Sandra Bird Box.
I saw that movie.
That was a totally other different thing. So, but that's what I did. I guess that was that New Year's Day? I guess when
No,
I
it came
saw it?
out a week before, I think.
When did I
was
see it?
before.
Was it over Christmas? Oh, Christmas Day maybe. I don't remember. It was one of those days where like everything.
It was
No
like
one's,
the 21st.
no one's going
or
anywhere.
something.
We're all just here. So, yeah, I saw that, and then I saw another movie called. I don't get to just sit and watch a whole movie a lot of times. So, I saw like, okay, I'm here. Let's watch movies, and it was called Open House, and it was about these people. The dad dies, so the mom and the son, their friend lends them a house up in the mountains that they have, but the house is up for sale. So they have open houses where people come to look at the house.
I like it. So far.
Weird stuff starts happening. Right. It seemed really good. It was shot well. It was really like it had some great moments. I'm like, oh man, this movie's really good. And so weird stuff starts happening. You're trying to find out what's going on, blah, blah, blah. You get to the end, like everybody gets killed. You get to the end.
Oh, thanks.
Right.
Spoiler.
No, because at this point I don't care because you know what sucks? Because at the end, they never tell you who the killer is.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's dumb. It ends with a truck driving off and you don't know why. Like, why is this truck just driving off? Like you see like boots.
He's on the way
And
to
they
go
get-
rescue Roman with no gas.
Oh, God.
Right.
He needs to go drive himself off a cliff because that was
Now,
a horrible ending. I invested an hour and a half.
My
in that
wife's
trash.
family has a condition where they can't watch a full movie on TV at the house.
Condition.
They got to change the channel every 15 minutes. Drives me
Right.
nuts.
Yeah.
However, they left a movie on for quite a bit, and I actually saw the end, called Table 19.
Okay.
It had Lisa Kudrow from Friends. It had Craig Robinson from The Office.
Okay. He's funny.
Kendrick from what is it called?
Was it a comedy?
Yeah, Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
And it was a weird comedy.
Yeah.
But I would go back and watch the beginning because it had enough heart to it.
Is
So
it
if
funny
anybody's
how-
out there, watch Table 19.
It's funny how there's movies like that. Like the first time you watch them, like you're like, and then you go watch it again, you go, this is really good. Like I did that with Napoleon Dynamite. First time I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I thought this is the dumbest, stupidest thing. Who put money into this
Really?
thing?
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm
The first-
disappointed in you because the first time I saw it, I was one of 10 people in the theater, and I stood up and I clapped.
No, dude, I did not get it.
I clapped.
I did not get it.
I don't clap for many movies. I was like, that was an awesome movie.
By that he means like he twerked, like he was
I was
clapping
like,
it. Clap, clap.
clap.
So is that good? So, but I didn't get it. And then the second time I watched it, I go, it's pretty funny. and then I watched it a third time, and I went, "This thing's brilliant! Like this is like great." So it's just kind of funny how that works.
It's the really smart movies that takes a while for the public to
What
go,
are you trying to
wow.
say,
I'm
Mike?
not saying just
You get that backhanded, right?
on the-
Even Chris caught that
on
backhanded.
the third time, you're like, "This is genius," but some people are like, "Napoleon Dynamite's still stupid." They just don't get it.
No, they don't get it. I can't be around those kind of people. So, but anyway, so New Year, new resolutions. Zora got the chance to watch me earlier shooting something at the station and a little commercial, and that's one of the things I was talking about was, hey, New Year, and right.
New
And
year, new you, boo.
New Year, new you. I hate that phrase so much. Don't yes either. You know I hate that too. Stop it. So I just trying to give me. Oh, let's make the hair on my neck go up. So yeah. So but it is a new year, and people make New Year's resolutions. I don't necessarily make resolutions. I goal set throughout the year, so it's not like I'm just I'm gonna finally But I know a lot of people do. I don't know if you guys have any. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I do. My New Year's resolution, I will have several, but the one that I think is going to be challenging is just kind of stop overcommitting myself and being able to value my time, because all last year, honestly, I will tell you that it was all about saying yes to everyone, and it was kind of draining.
I'm a yes woman too, though, so I get it.
Right. Yeah, I've done that too. Where because your heart's in the right place.
Because he also is a queen.
But you do overextend yourself. Yes, queen.
Yeah.
So
queen.
no, that's a good one. That's a good. To be able to say no. To be able to say no.
It's gonna be hard.
Right.
Because I want to be everywhere.
No,
so.
I know, and sometimes, like I said, but you just got to be able to. You can. How about
Find
you,
a balance.
Zora?
I didn't want to make a list or any resolutions because I just think it's kind of played out. But
played out. You're all fixing your life. It's played out.
I didn't want to speak it into existence. I kind of just wanted to do it. So my motto is kind of like Nike: just do it this year. Anything that I'm feeling like I should improve about me, just be a better me altogether. I feel like when you write things down or you say, "Oh, I'm going to do this, that, and the third," people drop their resolutions by like the third week of January sometimes. Not everyone.
Yeah, they do. No, it's true though.
So
but if you say it every day though, to yourself, it doesn't have to be to everybody.
This is true.
Yeah.
So, I made a list of things personally, but I'm not going to really speak of any specific.
Well, no, I'm like that too. I'm not the kind where I go broadcast what I'm going to be doing or what my thing is. Yeah, it's personal to me. But I write them down. I think it's important to write things down. And and I do speak things to myself. But yeah, I'm not like you see people where they just put everything out there, like all this stuff. They're gonna, let me know once you do it. Like you don't want to. I don't want to be that guy.
What's funny is I
or
think
gal.
The only two people outside of my immediate family that I talked to right before New Year and right after were our producer, intern, secret double probation, Angelica, Angelita, and Roman.
Sounds like a medication.
And you and I were talking about the show.
I'm on Angelica.
We're talking about the show.
My bladder is completely under control now.
We're talking about the show before and after New Year's Eve.
Okay. Well, look at you guys working hard.
I don't know if you remember that. We were
working hard.
Talking about stuff about the show. And
yes.
You're like, yes, queen.
Yes, queen. That's exactly what I said. Yes. Stop.
But what's worse, the yes or like, nah? Did you
yes.
guys picture my tongue out?
Yes, I was just so flabbergasted there. I'm sorry if I paused for a second because you were.
I can't do it very well.
No, you went right into that.
He was stupefied.
You nailed it. She's like,
I saw a meme the other day and I died. So you had you see those text dot signs as you're driving.
Yes.
And it said, all Latinas would say this whenever they see, and it was like a, and it's obviously make the noise, Roman.
That's so funny.
I love it.
You did it good.
You
did it good. So you're
Latina,
yeah.
Make some shake.
Got a little Latina.
Yikes.
Got a little angry Latina in you. So.
And bossy Latina. And sassy Latina.
Right. So kind of on that note, back to the bossy Latinas. So how'd you even come up with the name?
Well, the organization's been around for about 2-3 years. It started as just Hispanic entrepreneurs meeting.
Okay.
It came to me when I read a book about leadership.
Okay.
So I wanted a name. I needed something out there. I needed something bold, something that people were not going to be in agreement with, kind of going against the grind.
Right.
So that's when just
learning. Sometimes people can see the word bossy as a negative.
Right. But it draws attention and everybody loves it and they stand behind the mission. And it pretty much means to be bold, optimistic, servant strong, and always have that why in front of you. In business, we always want to quit.
Sure.
So if you have those principles and remember why you started your business to begin with, then you'll be good.
That's awesome. And how long ago, again, did you start this Bossy
About
Latinas?
3 years ago. But I just incorporated it a couple months ago and just really kind of now doing membership-based. And, of course, everyone's welcome to come. And I encourage all women. It's not only Latinas that we support. It's all women coming together.
Right. Honorary Latina.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll make that my ringtone whenever you call it. Yeah. So, and now you have an event coming up with our good friend Samantha. That's one of the things that prompted us to get with you and have you come in. What is this event that she's going to be speaking at or doing?
Well, this event is to kind of start off and kick off the new year and thinking about your business and kind of putting your business and making goals for it. So what she's going to be talking about is her journey and her struggles as an entrepreneur. And she's going to be talking about how she's a single mom and how she applies that to her business and kind of just motivating us and inspiring us to get to that next level.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love Samantha.
She is.
I'm a can I show up to that as a dude?
Of course, yes. So please, yes.
Honorary.
Yes,
honorary. I'm gonna be an honorary Latina for the day, which I'm in touch with my feminine side. That's fine.
We do have two male members right now.
Do you really?
Yes, we do.
Nice.
So they come and they network with us, and
I bet they're like, oh man, y'all make me hang around these women all day.
No.
I'm a guy. I know what's up. So well, that's great. And so now you yourself have been an entrepreneur.
For professionally for about 4 years, but I've always been an entrepreneur since I was little. Always had that business aspect, selling something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. Like with it's funny because I've shared this story. Like my kids are like that, and so in school, I remember it started with my son Eric. He started making tacos in the morning, and he would take them to school and sell them on the bus because he said all the kids were hungry because they were rushing to get out the door. So I remember one day he says, Dad, can I make some tacos and take them on the bus? I go, sure. So he took all these tacos and he came home with like all this money. He's like, look, and so he started selling tacos in the morning. And then the bus driver one day was like, I don't know if you're really allowed to do that. And he goes, well, how about if I give you a taco every day to basically shut your mouth? And so she was like, yeah, grease some palms. And so she was like, sure. So he started doing that. And man, he
missed out on a good name.
Okay.
Pablo Taco Bar. Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Taco Bar. I was like, wait a minute. That's funny. I like that. Till they come and kill you because you took their name. Oh, yeah. You don't speak.
Hey, my brothers used to do that. They used to slang like in elementary school or middle school or whatever. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but like, CDs or just like keychains.
Right.
Like everything.
That's what I'm saying. It just shows that entrepreneurial spirit. And then my son got into, he would take candy. And then he started taking sodas. Like he'd have a bag full of sodas. And like he was his own little convenience store. But he was making all this money. And it was funny because, again, whenever a teacher, somebody like, well, I don't know, like he would just offer him up some candy. So then my other son, Jonah, like he was doing the same thing too. My son, Caleb, used to make banana bread. I don't know, he looked up this banana bread recipe that was incredible. He started making banana bread. And he was like every night, like baking and taking banana bread of all things. And so, people were buying all this
I love me some banana bread.
No, it's good. He makes a good banana bread.
I'd buy
For Christmas,
some from him.
he made some and gave us gifts.
How'd you get right? Slanging that bread, baby.
Slanging that bread. Like, that's another new word. I'm going to go slang. So, but then it's funny because my son Jonah, when he was in school, he kind of got in trouble. Like, oh, you're not supposed to be selling candy at school. And they had him in the office, right? And then he's like, well, why couldn't I sell candy? And they said, well, because, some kids could have peanut allergies. They started giving him all these reasons. And he goes, but wait, you guys have vending machines here, and y'all also have us sell candy to raise funds, and you have us sell cookies. And they were like, okay, well. So they were trying to come up with all these reasons.
Sorry, son, go back to class.
Right. So then they were like, well, you can't be selling candies anymore. And he's like, well, I'm not really selling them. I just give it away to my friends. And they were like, right. He was and they're like, look, better not see you doing it again. Okay. So then what does he do? He gets all his friends to sell for him.
Nice.
He brings all the candy, and then they keep a commission. And so now he's actually making more money because he had like 5 people out there selling. And
Pablo Taco Bar, baby.
So when he Pablo Taco Bar'd it. And so when they brought him in again asking him about it, they're like, you're selling candy? He goes, I'm not selling anything. Like, and I said, I don't know if I'm teaching him wrong. Like, they're just like, I don't know if I'm creating a drug dealer here. I don't know what's happening.
Semantics.
Right, yeah, But it was funny, though. It worked out, and I was like, and it's good because all my kids have always been very entrepreneurial.
That hustler mentality.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hustler mentality. So, all right. So, speaking of getting hustled, no, I'm just kidding.
Hustling
hey,
or getting hustled?
Right. I'm about to talk about getting hustled. No. We want to, these segues, get a quick word from our sponsor, Bridal Connection.
Bridal Connection at Stone Oak will help you find your perfect dress for your perfect day. Consistently voted bridal favorite by San Antonio Weddings Magazine, Bridal Connection offers amazing high-end designs without high-end pricing. Located on the 1604 Access Road between Highway 281 and Stone Oak, or online at bridalconnectionsa.com. Call 210-967-4696 to set your appointment today. Bridal Connection at Stone Oak, your perfect dress for your perfect day. 967-4696.
All right, and we're back. Zora's talking to her peeps
voices.
in
She's
between
talking voices.
Commercials.
Yeah, let me go ahead and drop my Instagram, Zora on TV. You know,
Yes.
Zora _ on TV for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram.
You're on
Yes.
TV?
Please do. Yeah, please do.
That's my side gig.
You need to go look at Zora's holiday photos. Those were really good.
Thank you.
Did you do those?
Zora's number one occupation is Beyonce fan.
Yes.
Beyonce
And then she's also on TV.
fan. And she's on
Exactly.
TV.
No, if I could be like her publicist or just like run her bathwater, I would.
Oh, dang, that's awesome.
I can call her. Let me look you
Yes.
up.
Zora,
Look it up.
so, I mean, what made you decide, like, you wanted to get into television and do all that stuff? Is this something you always wanted to do, or?
No, actually, I wanted to be a doctor.
Really?
I always tell this story.
Dr.
Yes.
Zora, I like it.
So my grandfather in Argentina, that's where my mom is from. He was a doctor, and so I grew up, and he had this little briefcase with all the like stethoscope and all that stuff. So I guess whenever I was little, I would play with that,
Okay.
and I wanted to be a doctor. That was like, when you have that dream when you're
Sure.
really little, you carry it into your adulthood.
Right.
Well, I'm taking these chemistry classes, biology classes, not doing so hot because I was a little bit of a party girl in college.
That's
and,
funny. Had your own biology stuff going.
Yeah, exactly. The advisor pulls me aside and she's like, you should probably think about doing something else. You're not doing really well in your classes. And it's not because I couldn't do it. I just was not studying,
Right.
So
it's not that I couldn't do it. I just wasn't studying.
So I just kind of started thinking about other career paths, and I've always been a communicator. I've always done talent shows and just been in front of people. And so it kind of just came naturally to me. And one day God was like, all right, this is what you're going to do.
Isn't that funny?
And I would not change it for the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it suits you, your personality. I mean, I can't imagine you as an accountant or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Or my
imagine me
doctor.
as a doctor.
Right. I'm Dr.
Lord
Asberry. I'm your
Jesus.
proctologist. Right. So it's like interesting. Yeah. So what? Mike?
Dr. Asberry would be perfect for proctologist. Can't talk today.
I get it. I get
But
the Asberry threw you off. I understand. Well, remember there was Seinfeld. Remember there was a doctor who was his vanity plate was Ass Man. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember.
I can say ass, right? I said it already 4 times. So
Cannot say.
not a bad word. So
Well,
anyway,
when she said Dr. Zora, I was thinking about that old Simpsons episode when they had the Planet of the Apes. And like Dr. Zora.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Dr. Zayas. Dr.
Yeah,
Zayas,
yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Zayas.
the Z,
Like,
yeah.
Dr. Zora, Dr. Zora. Oh, Dr. Zora.
Dr.
That would have been a good commercial.
You know what? Could be her theme song. Now, you mentioned talent shows and all that kind of stuff. Like, what kind of stuff would you do in talent shows? Would you sing?
Sing, yes.
Because you sang a little bit earlier as
Okay,
we were
break
kind of
something off.
gearing up.
No, I was totally kidding.
You're
I was
like,
totally
you sounded
kidding.
good.
Thank you. I sing a lot on my own time. I used to be in a band, actually. I'm not going to lie. Here in
What?
San Antonio.
What was it
This
called?
is like Breathe Easy.
That was the name of it?
Breathe.
Breathing
Here
Easy?
in San Antonio,
Easy.
I was in college. Yes. And so I was a background vocalist. I wasn't the, main person.
Sure.
But yeah.
Why not?
Well, that's where they went wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
I was so young, and I think now if I would do it again, I would try to be,
Sure.
my own
Bossy?
vocalist. And yeah, I'd
Bossy
be a bossy
Latina?
Latina.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right. So what kind of stuff did y'all do? Like covers or original
Neo soul
songs?
covers, yes.
Neo
So
Soul.
like, Frankie Beverly and Maze, Jill Scott, things like that.
That's very
Yeah,
cool.
Very old.
Are they still around?
So
or no?
sing us 30
Yeah.
seconds of something so we don't have to pay for
30 seconds?
on,
I don't
that's a
even know
long
what I
time.
would sing for you guys. You guys
Just a
put me on the
line.
spot.
Just a line. Give me a line of something. Come on. I'll give you. Yeah, the band's gonna play. You can sing with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, give me like a guitar or something.
Okay, we'll sing in a minute. But we were talking earlier about radio voice, and so you were saying something like you felt your voice is a little high. But I
Well-
guess for TV, like it's one thing, right? A little different versus let's say radio.
Yeah, well, you know how they always say you have a face for radio?
I've heard that. It's a horrible thing to say.
I know, that's so mean. I have a voice for, I guess, TV
For
because I
TV.
don't think it translates well on
Really?
radio. I'll listen back to this and see how that works.
Right.
out.
No, I
But
was
but we're
listening
but you got to experiment
earlier.
with it.
You're fine.
Yeah. No, but like I said, you can experiment with it a little bit because
I felt like I would have to talk like this.
Maybe a little lower, a little softer.
This sound really good.
Right. Like let's say you were introducing. Let's say you're a DJ and you're introducing one of these songs that you used to sing. Like do that. Like say. Now, blah, blah, blah. So do something like that in your radio voice.
And now the sweet sounds from Roman Garcia.
Hey, see, that sounded really good.
Perfect.
That's my radio voice.
That sounded really good. It was different. I like it. See, you could do some voiceover work. You could, so I like it.
I have a career after TV, is what you're
saying. Right. It
Thanks.
never has to end. It never has to end. So, well, for those of you watching our Facebook Live, you might have seen some. No, they're not assassins walking in behind us here.
Nor ruffians.
Hats and the glasses, but we got a. It's Gipsy Amor is the name of the group, and glad to see you guys are here with us. So why don't y'all introduce yourselves real quick?
Well, I'm Pablito de la Playa. This is my cousin.
Luciana Alegre.
All right, good to see you guys. I'm glad y'all could make it. Now, tell us a little bit about the band or the group, or what kind of music do y'all play? Is this originals, covers? What do y'all do? Are you like Zora, where you do neo soul?
Neo soul.
Yeah.
No,
what do y'all do?
No, we don't do neo soul. No, we do Spanish gypsy rumba music. So
I love it.
So yeah, most people would be familiar with the Gypsy Kings, that style of guitar, and it's not flamenco. It's not pure flamenco, because if we call it pure flamenco, then flamenco musicians will have have us killed.
Oh, right. So, exactly. Literally, right.
Yeah. You know how hard those flamenco.
Yeah, they go hard.
Yeah, they're hardcore. So no, it's flamenco adjacent. It's rumba, Spanish rumba, French influence, that sort of thing. But you know, we're integrated. My cousin is from Spain. I'm from Mexico, and our other member who's not with us today, he's from Iraq.
Okay.
So it's world music, man.
Sure, that's awesome. And so have you guys been playing together since you were like kids, or is this something that happened later, or what?
No, real recently. I mean, we just connected earlier this year, really, to try to get this thing going.
Nice.
He had tried to have some bands before, and they didn't quite work out. So
right.
It's timing.
Right. Sometimes you got, it is. It's timing. You got to have the right chemistry.
Right.
You know, just like with any, the recipe, as Zora, our radio voice co-host, says.
The recipe.
That sounds like a show itself. Or you're listening to The Recipe. So
take 2 cups of flour.
So what kind of places have you guys been performing at? Playing at like private events,
restaurants, private events. We play weekly at Toro Kitchen and Bar, mostly downtown, which is a good establishment. So come see us.
Where's that at? What's the address?
It's on East Commerce. I can't get you the exact address up, but this weekend we'll be playing at the one at Stone Oak, which is the original one.
Okay.
We've played at Luna Rosa. We've played at different restaurants that support live music around town.
Sure.
So we always encourage people to go see live music.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with the kind of music you guys are doing. I would think that's awesome in that setting to be able to kind of enjoy that.
Yeah, it fits perfectly when we play at Toro, because it's a Spanish restaurant, Spanish tapas, sangria, and then you get some Spanish music.
Right. That's incredible. Now, are you guys putting out your own music where people can buy it, download it?
Not yet. We're starting on that right now. That's honestly, we've been together for only a few months, so we're really trying to focus on the next chapter, which is putting out original music.
That's all. Yeah, because Angelita really seemed to love you guys, and she's like, "Oh man, these guys are great. We got to have them in and all that." So I see you brought a guitar and another guitar, and so maybe we could get a little something from you guys, a little sample of something, and then maybe also too throughout the show we'll have some background music as me and Zora and Laura talk, and we can have a little something as we do our.
Sure.
All right, so these guys are going to start to. Now, do you have a Facebook page people can follow or social media?
We do. We have the Gipsy Amor Facebook
page. Gipsy Amor, so they can just...
Gipsy is Gipsy, so...
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought Angelita was misspelling it. I was going to get after her. I was like, girl, we're trying to run a professional show here. You can't even spell Gypsy.
No, it's Gipsy.
Okay, so Gipsy.
Gipsy Amor.
Amor.
And,
I like the sound of it. Yeah, it's a great name, right? How do you guys feel about Bossy Latinas?
Bossy Latinas, that's a great name. That's
yeah.
I mean, you got to go with the names that fit what you're really doing.
There you go. That's right. Yeah.
So we're just gonna do. This is
halfway
an old,
Latinas.
This is an old Spanish rumba.
Si me quiere, dímelo, porque dímelo ahora.
Thank you, man. I feel like I was starting to, no, it's too sexy. remember that bit, that SNL bit? Like, oh, my gosh. That was awesome, guys. Man, I can see why Angelita was really a little too excited to have y'all in today. But no, but that's great. Now, do you guys, married, family, kids?
I'm
Anybody?
Single.
All right.
No kids that I know of.
Ladies? No, ladies, comment below.
Me, I'm married.
Married?
I have 2 children.
2 children?
Wonderful.
Yeah, because the cool thing is, I mean, you guys are family. Like, sometimes it's not easy for someone to be married to a musician, let's say, because you're doing gigs and you're doing stuff and all that stuff. But it's such a great thing too to be able to pass on your family. My father used to play flamenco.
Oh, awesome.
And he used to play flamenco. He was very good. And I used to watch him. And man, I wanted to play. And I was like, Dad, show me how to play guitar. And so he's all right. So we sit down and he showed me a chord. And then he goes, okay, now work on that and get back with me next week. I'm like, next week? Like, I want to be able to play now. I want it now. So I was so frustrated. So I went just kind of on my own trying to teach myself. But because it's a real discipline to be able to do that. So that's awesome.
A lot of time. I mean, that's people don't realize how much time goes into playing an hour.
And so the next time you guys are going to be playing, okay, tell us again when.
Tomorrow night it will be our lead guitarist Armad and myself playing at Toro Kitchen and Bar at Stone Oak.
Okay.
Location office 1604.
And what time y'all doing that?
7 to 10.
Okay.
And then Saturday, all 3 of us will be there.
Okay.
7 to 10 as well, same location.
So those watching our Facebook Live tomorrow night, Friday, and then also Saturday, they will be out there, and then y'all do that every week. Y'all are playing at one or the other.
We play downtown 3 weekends out of the month. The first weekend we play at Stone Oak.
Okay.
Toro Kitchen, and then if you follow us on Facebook, we'll post other events that we do at other places. So just follow us.
Awesome. Yeah, follow Gipsy more. Good job, guys. That was really good. Maybe we'll have y'all play a little more for us on the way out, and we'll all do our little Castanedas. Like, remember when they brought, like,
and y'all were trying to get me to sing.
And we you should sing something to that.
I couldn't
like
even
just
hold a
free,
candle to
like
that.
free form it.
My Sharona. No, okay.
That's before her time. So no, you could do it. You could just
guys, you don't need
freestyle some lyrics in
we
Spanish, and melodic and in key, please.
They can get some Beyonce going.
Oh yeah, that's funny. That's the thing I love too with different styles of music. Let's say someone takes a pop song or whatever, and they put it into a different style.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I mean, that's really what the Gypsy Kings did, isn't it? I mean, they took Hotel California and made it a Gypsy Rumba. Yeah. So, I mean,
I love that stuff.
That's the thing about our music, and we're not for anything, but this is really malleable stuff. So we can do Puerto Rican, we can do Cuban, we can do American, and it's all in our style, and it's unique.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love hearing people's variations on different kinds of stuff. Just like later we'll hear Zora's variation.
She'll do the American version of Beyonce.
Should have put a ring on it.
Oh yeah.
So.
She'll sing Dora.
So is it
Dora?
Yeah.
Dora.
So Zora, so you're not married, right?
No, I'm not.
All right. So again, everybody,
yes,
comment below. Comment below. So it's funny now, Laura. Here, we'll share. Are you married, single?
I'm married.
You're married.
I'm married.
How long have you been married?
4 years.
Okay.
Well, 3 years. 3 years.
Wow, it's usually the guy that doesn't remember, but okay. Wow, yeah. So
we've been together 8. So
okay, I get it. So I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day. So you haven't been married that long.
No.
And so, but you've been dating him for about 8 years. So you were kind of in that period, I guess, transitioning as people on this social media with the dating apps and all this other stuff. To me, it's hard nowadays if you were single to Zora's face looks like I'm gonna cry. Yeah, right, because guys already before could kind of play the field. Now you can really play the field, like, because with social media, dating apps, well, women too. I don't want to just say the guys because you left your tablet open.
That's right.
So I don't want to say just the guys, but girls too. But I mean, that's tough, right? Like, as a single person.
Absolutely. To be single is so tough right now.
Right, and then there's so much of Mike.
Well, I was gonna say for someone like Zora, it's even more so because she's on TV.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these dudes who are like Zora Asberry. You know, they can look her up.
Right.
They're like, hey,
Why'd you make them sound drunk? Which
I
half the
know.
time they
Right.
probably are.
Right.
That
Made it
wasn't-
sound like just total freaks. Like that's your demographic.
that wasn't drunk.
Right.
That was
Give me some Zora.
that's I need me a girlfriend now.
Right. Get in my van.
Get in my van, girl.
So, yeah, because the other thing is that like people use social media as their personal diary and their journal, and so I have a couple of acquaintances and friends who, right, every time they get a new relationship, that's all over their social media. Like this person's their soulmate, and this person is this, and they're building empires together, and quien sabe qué, and all this stuff, right? And then they break up.
That's why I have a rule.
What's your rule?
You do not post someone else on social media for at least a year.
That's
Good
a great
one.
rule.
That's
See,
a good rule.
that's what I'm saying. Because you have people, they're like a week into it. And I have people who they went on a first date and they posted something like, oh man, this was awesome. And now I hope this goes great because this, and I'm like, this was your first date.
Yikes.
And so, yeah. And then they split up. And then you either got to go, delete everything or
delete all the friends.
Yeah, right.
Because you shouldn't be adding someone else's friends either. This has come up several times in people that I know.
Has it, Mike?
Yes. Let's say you were dating a young lady.
Let's say I was.
Okay. And she starts adding klepto. She starts adding me. She starts adding
making friends with my friends.
Exactly. It's like, unless I've actually talked to you more than 4 or 5 times,
that's a good
don't
point.
ask me to be your friend because
it could
if
be
you and Roman break up, I don't want to hear about it.
Right. You're right. Because then they'll be like, oh, can you do?
You remember Roman?
I got to do the voices. We sound like Zora's guy followers.
Hey, leave my followers alone.
Well, that's how we made
They're
them sound.
watching
I'm sure your followers are all like suave and debonair.
I
and all
love the
this
way
stuff.
Zora tells that traffic in the morning. I tell you what.
Mike's making them sound like, man, they're from the hills or something. I don't know. It's like
from Floresville.
Came down from the mountain to get signals.
If they're from Fat Foodie, be like, I like the show, you know.
Hey, the show you do so great.
She does the traffic and everything.
Zora Asberry, it's so good. It's so good. I like it. It sounds so
Zora's
great.
like, I won't have a job.
So, no, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's just
you could be here next week, Zora. If you get fired.
Yeah, boom. Right, you're on.
You're back next week.
Right. Hey guys, I kind of gotta need to come back. I got fired. So.
No, but dating is really hard, especially I think just being single in your 20s with the social media age, and like you said, it opens up the world to everyone. I mean, beautiful women everywhere, or beautiful men everywhere. It's just like it's hard for people to stay in relationships too. I'm sure with all of that.
I like how she points to you.
It's
hard for you to stay married, right? She's all, my husband's good thing. No, but it's true. You're right, because there's so much out there. Or you have someone who you used to go to school with, who you maybe never would have seen again in your whole life, and then suddenly, bing, friend request or whatever, right? Here's what I was laughing about the other day. I was thinking about this so my wife and I are driving down the road, and you're listening to, like, sometimes you listen to a song, like maybe a sad song, like a romantic song, and you're both there enjoying the song, and you're singing the song, and you're like, first of all, why are we so into this song? Like, we're still together, right? Like, but we're all caught up in the feelings of this song.
You talking about Picture by Kid Rock and Michelle
right,
Crow?
Something like that, right? And then, so, okay, we're still together.
Hey,
so where are we? Girl. I used to do that song as a cover with a friend of mine. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, and so I used to be in a band too, Zora. So, we did a neo.
It was Roman and the
Rotones. Greco-Roman wrestling. No. But you're like, okay, you're not thinking of me because I guess we're still together. Who are you thinking of when you're singing this song, right? Like, even stuff like that. Like, it's like, what previous relationship?
Or imagine how awkward it is, right? If you're dating for a long time, and then if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Comes on, and now she's looking at you, burning a hole through the side of your head.
Right. Like, and she's singing a song with anger. Right. She's like, you look, you should have put a ring on it. Like, where's the melody, girl? You just sound mad. You're like, no, that's what I'm saying. And then now too, like, who's marriage material, right? I mean, it's like
you, Roman.
There's I know I am. I'm a good catch. But yeah, like I said, especially if you see someone who's been through a relationship, and they made it all so public, it's like, man, And then your sex tape comes out. Then what? Then what?
Well,
then what do you do?
You're right about some people posting way too much on Facebook.
Right.
There's this guy who had a heart attack. He's talked about like it does.
What kind of?
Oh, that's Roman.
What kind of jerk does that? Tries to get free food.
No, you should have seen that guy who posted his abs yesterday and talked about his progress.
Was that real or was that Photoshop?
Look at you.
It was pre-Christmas, okay?
I've felt your stomach within the last couple weeks.
I bet you have.
But
enough about spooning. Well,
first of all, from our folks at Tito's.
First of all, that was all Roman. No, that photo. It's funny because Gleto called me, right, and he was like, you know, those guys are gonna all give me a hard time. So for those who don't follow me on Facebook, I posted one of my progress photos, shirtless.
So it's real.
So it's real.
Okay, because
yeah,
I was like, boom, that's real. And everyone's like, it's Photoshop. It's Photoshop. And I was like, is it
a few
Photoshop?
dude haters said it's Photoshop, but there are other friends who are like, you wish it was Photoshop. So anyway, so I posted this picture, and so Cleto calls me, and he's like, hey bro, whatever, I forgot what comment he made, like
they have a brotherly competition.
Candy.
I'm like,
candy.
I was like, be glad I'm wearing pants, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be all new year, new me. Hey, so he said, is that an old photo? I go, well, dude, it's from like a month ago. I said it was before the holidays.
Okay.
But still,
so you're up 2% body fat.
It's fairly recent. It's about a month ago. But I also put it out there for myself to motivate me now past the holidays to kind of get back to eating right.
But you know what?
And doing all this
that was actually good that you put that on there. So in a little while, when you've got your 6-8 pack going on, you can do a video so they know it's not Photoshop.
Right. Of me just rolling the abs like that and washing clothes on it. Just washing chones.
Just pouring.
Photoshop, it's real life.
Right, my law. You know what?
Pour some Kool-Aid over it.
Look at Mike. Look at Mike making up things for me to pour in my body.
Why don't you drink up the Kool-Aid?
Choose some maple syrup. What?
Hey.
Oh,
do the voice.
He's like, maple syrup. He's like, pour some paste picante sauce, baby, because this is hot.
Right. Looking for new sponsors, y'all. This segment is brought to you by Pace.
Like, yeah, I forgot about the cut in my stomach.
Right. Because it burns. So. Anyway, Laura, I like how Laura's like, I don't know where this is going at.
I'm just enjoying the jokes here.
So,
it's funny.
Anyway, so you have kids?
I do.
Kids,
I have 5 kids.
5 kids? Jeez, like me, I got 5 kids.
Yeah.
Are they fun?
They are fun. Very fun. I don't think they have the entrepreneur spirit yet like yours do.
Sure. Well, just because Dad didn't want a real job, so that's what they see. So how old is your youngest?
My youngest is 5.
Oh man, so you still got little ones.
Yeah, 5 and 6, back to back, the 2 little ones, and then I have a teenager and one that's about to move out, 19, and then I have a 21-year-old.
You're running the gamut.
Yeah,
you're running the gamut. So
it's fun.
Okay.
Pretty bunch.
You guys don't know she looks 25.
No,
herself,
I'm serious.
So
No, I'm like 5 kids. No, you look super young.
I appreciate that.
You look super young, and so hey, clean living. So
super fan Elizabeth Martinez wants to waterboard you.
Oh, I bet she does. No.
Sorry. Waterboard those abs.
I was saying, waterboard is torture, right? Like, I thought she liked me. Now she's like, she wants to drown you upside down in a tub. Oh, okay.
Hey, we should do that.
The abs.
Can we do that?
Take that. Drown me upside down in a tub.
No, do waterboard.
Are you sure she wasn't saying you have washboard abs?
I don't. Right. I think that spell check. Right. She's like,
she's licking picante sauce off her fingers as she's typing. So
I love Elizabeth. She is so.
No, can we be waterboarded? I think that'd be kind of cool.
So funny. Why? Why do you want to be waterboarded?
Why not?
Dude,
I want to be tased.
As much as it was raining yesterday, I felt like I was waterboarded. I was hating that.
I had to be pepper sprayed before I could carry it, and that's not so bad. I don't know why people are like, "Oh, it burns." It burns a little.
You're all. Let me put a little on my taco.
Exactly.
This guy, Mike's hardcore. Don't let the buzz cut fool you.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I'm gonna get tased and waterboarded.
Oh man,
I'm gonna get electrocuted.
I've been watching this show called it's like Live PD, and the cops with like body cams and different stuff. That is so interesting, man. It is. It's kind of hilarious. Some parts you go, what? But it's always interesting, man. Some guy. I mean, not to laugh, but he was getting tased the other day. It was pretty funny. Because it was quick. Because they're like, dude, you're trying to fight the police, and you're all drunk, and you're trying to fight the police, and be glad like worse didn't happen. But they like tase him, and he's like, oh yeah, it hurts. I was like, yeah, it hurts. That's the whole point. And the guy even told him, he goes, the cop tells him, we didn't design it to feel good, which I thought was pretty funny. So I've never been tased. Been tackled by a cop, but I've never been tased. Look at you. You're getting freaky today, boy. Man. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, so.
Zora, you want to be tased with us?
Absolutely not, but I have been carrying pepper spray for a long time. My mom would never let me leave the house.
You better check it.
Wait, hold on. Pepper spray or pepper foam?
Spray.
No, get pepper foam.
I didn't know
Look
about
at Mike.
Pepper foam.
No.
What is pepper foam?
Pepper foam is like pepper spray, but when it hits you like shaving cream.
Ooh.
It sticks better, and when the person goes to wipe it off, they wipe it in more.
Ooh.
Wow.
Look
Law
at Mike.
enforcement's not allowed to carry pepper foam, but the civilians can.
Really?
I highly suggest pepper foam.
I just carry a pepper shaker. And if they come at me, I just try to, hey,
Andy,
stay away.
hot sauce in his bag.
Right, I put it in my hand, I blow it on him, like that. It's like
he's
it's
got
magic.
pepper shaker in one holster,
Yeah.
and he's got Parmesan
Right,
grated
yeah.
in the other
I'm
holster.
gonna spice them to death if they try to come at me, bro. And I just pepper them like that.
Oh, because we got Parmesan on your phone the other day.
Oh, that's right. I got Parmesan on my phone. So we go to eat the other day.
At the OG.
And we're at the OG. That's what you sound. So we're at Olive Garden, and it was me.
That's what you kids are saying. These
Me,
days?
right, right, yeah,
That's
right.
right, girl.
And we were.
OG.
What was the other thing? We were slanging
Slanging at the OG.
bread. I don't know. Anyway, so and when I reference cheese, it's real cheese. It's not like money cheese. So not cheddar,
meth.
right? So me, Mike, our friend Crystal, and Angelita were there, and then the waitress. She comes to, I guess, take our drink order, and right away, Crystal and Angelita were just like killing this waitress with I don't know what all they were saying. Like they were just
I need
really
6 ice cubes.
Yeah, like real specific, and like, can you shave the ice cube? And like it was weird, and all this stuff. And then the waitress just staring at us, like stunned, and then she goes, "I'm really overwhelmed right now." Like she just said it. She's like, "I'm really overwhelmed right now." And me and Mike are like, "We're really sorry. You know, this is the way they are, and we don't know what to do about it." And so, anyway, so then you could tell, like, as our time was going on, like, the waitress was kind of, like, over us. Like, she's like, you know what? And it wasn't me or Mike. I would say me or Mike, we were being pretty good. But the ladies, I don't know what was in their wine.
High maintenance.
Or what was going on, but it was just something happened. So when she comes to grate Parmesan cheese on everybody's stuff, she's grating it, and it's getting on my phone. Like, some of it's falling on my phone. And I jokingly said something, "Oh, I like Parmesan on my phone." And she's like, "Oh, do you?" And just started grinding it more, like, and like a mountain
Ted
of
Bundy
Parmesan
anger.
on my phone. And I was just like, like, I didn't know what she was capable of next. So I just was like going along with it. I was
She's
like,
gonna stab you with a breadstick.
"Thanks?" For real. I was just like real nervous, but but it made me laugh though. I'm like, I like her. It was like a Goodfellas moment, you know, with, you know, hey, you tell him, Spider, or whatever.
Well, that could go either way in the food business.
True.
Because I heard a little story that happened here not too long ago about a nail and some hair being in somebody's food. So you just don't want
gross.
to
I'm never eating again.
Deliberate,
make
right?
someone angry, the
Thanks,
wrong
Zora.
person angry.
Well,
Yes.
fortunately, she had already brought
I
the
won't say
food, but yeah. So I would, yes, but you know, you're right. I would worry about that kind of stuff. But man, she just was like, "Oh yeah, really? Like, oh yeah, funny boy."
Am I a clown to you?
Right. Am I here to make you laugh? So, oh my God! So my phone was like completely covered in Parmesan, which only made me like my phone more. So,
Speaking of food and drinks.
Speaking of food and drinks, you know, I'm sure over the holidays everybody enjoyed some delicious drinks, but as part of your New Year's resolution is to continue to have fun and have a great time, you need to enjoy some Tito's Vodka. So here's a quick word from our sponsor, Tito's Vodka.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's original craft vodka. In 1995, Tito set out to build a microdistillery, incorporating elements of artisan craftsmanship from boutique wineries into the spirits industry. Pot distilled, made from corn, Tito's is naturally gluten-free, crafted in Austin, Texas, to be savored by spirit connoisseurs and everyday drinkers alike. For Tito's recipes, infusion ideas, Tito's swag, or to learn more about our story, visit Tito'sVodka.com. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, crafted to be savored responsibly.
All right, and we're back. So, well, guys, we're kind of getting to the end of our show. This has been a lot of fun, and can't wait to get out and check out Samantha's gig. Tell everybody again where and when.
It is next Wednesday, January the 9th, and it will be at Viva Bajeria. Look us up on Bossy Latinas. Our event page will give you the address. Right now, you can still get your early bird tickets at $15. Your lunch and dessert, tea, coffee, water is all included with this. Yeah, with
I like all of that.
So the event is called The Year of the Chingona by
Nice.
Samantha Najera. Yeah,
Nice.
we're really excited to have her.
Nice. I know she's big on the Chingona thing because
Yes.
she's awesome. She's super awesome.
Yes.
So, and then Zora,
Yes.
thank you so much.
This would have been more fun without the water in the red solo cup.
Well, now that I
Just
know,
saying.
Solo
Could have put apple juice in here.
and at least some sugar.
Yeah.
But so thanks for coming. This was fun.
Absolutely.
But in your radio voice, tell everybody how they can find you again on social media.
You all can follow me on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram at Zora on TV.
I like it. See,
Like
that's a good
excellent.
voice, isn't it?
I think I should.
It
go on
is.
the
I didn't know
radio.
she was on TV.
Yeah.
Right. She's just the Beyonce rep.
Right. She's not just Zora. She's Zora on TV. So guys,
Oh,
please, yeah. Okay. She does have some Latina in her. Yeah. So please share our video, share our page. For those of you listening, if you're not following our Facebook page, please go to Saturday Night Super Show and follow that. And we want to have the Gipsy Amor play us out as we wind up the last part of our show. And again, be sure to follow them on Facebook, Gipsy Amor. God bless. Everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you soon. Now,
The
Gipsy
sweet
Amor.
sounds of Gipsy Amor.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame y bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte, a perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, oh, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte, a perderte después. Bésame, 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 ay, bésame mucho. Bésame, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, ay, bésame mis labios. Bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame mucho. Bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, ay, bésame mis labios. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte, a perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de aquí. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, oh, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a tenerte, a perderte después. Bésame, 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 ay, bésame mucho. Bésame, 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 ay, bésame mis labios. Bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, ay, bésame mucho. Bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame, oh, bésame. Bésame mucho. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias.
Awesome stuff. Well, thank you, everybody. On our Facebook Live, y'all didn't get to see, but Zora and I did a complete dance fail.
We made it
off the side.
But the music was fantastic.
The music was great, but our timing was completely off, and I almost threw her out the window. So
I captured it on Momo Knows. I'll post it later.
Okay. All right, but thank you, everybody, for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fun Friday tomorrow. See ya. Bye.
Bye.